Talk Brunch.
I was thinking the other day about the Virgil GoFundMe thing that you guys were talking about on here, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. I don't know why it stood in my head, but it was just the strangest thing, because we spoke about on the show before how this GoFundMe thing is really weird to me. You know, so eventually I just Googled it. I said, fuck it, I'm going to look into it. So I Googled Virgil GoFundMe. And I'm just going to read the page of the Virgil GoFundMe so you guys have an idea what I found. It starts off with, "Remember me? I am Mike Jones, aka Wrestling Superstar Virgil. I am verified on Twitter now, which means I am the real deal. I've been around the world 30 times and my life has always been about the hustle. I started out in the old WWF as the bodyguard of the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase and said to myself, now it is now my time to be the millionaire. If you've watched wrestling, then you know who I am. I will inspire you that $1 million dreams can come true. Show me your love from your favorite wrestler ever by giving me $1, $10, $100, shit, $1,000, and make me a millionaire. You can make this happen and I will be forever grateful. Every day I hustle and I am trying to show the world that this dog can be taught new tricks." Underneath, I just wanted to read some of the donations as well as the comments. So $5, we have Matt Finucane. I'm sorry if I butchered these names. And he says, "I've gotten at least $5 worth of laughs from your Twitter page." and then he gives him $5. And then here's great. I love the people who come to this page. $100 from Homie One Kenobi. Oh, and all it says is hashtag fuck money. And then next we have $5 from Paul B. And it just says fuck Seamus. Exactly right. So we have $5 from Scott L. And it says, "On behalf of the PWF, hey, remember when Triple H beat Sting and you said he wouldn't? I'm donating $5 in hopes of making Virgil the $100 man." Next we have Jay Arasade. And he says, "Here's $5, you big time jabroni. Go buy a cheeseburger and some deodorant." And these are the people that donated. You know, now we're getting to the people that didn't donate, that just felt inclined to comment on the page. This first person, Brad Thacker, he says, "I'm Virgil's manager at Arby's, and I'm very upset that he's using company time to beg people for money, especially when we had a discussion with him this past week about his time management and inability to salt curly fries properly. Not to mention the cases of melted cheese that have come up missing. Virgil, $1 million belts and dropping Brutus Beefcake's name to customers doesn't do shit. They just want to know why you didn't put Arby's sauce in the bag. Get back to work or you'll hear you're fired coming from me and not Vince."
I'm so glad it was curly fries.
Oh shit, my stomach right now.
And the next person comments, Bill Savice, and he says, "My kid's having a birthday party. I think there's room at the end of the driveway for your table."
Oh shit, I haven't laughed this hard in a long time.
Michael Rapano, he says, "Hey, remember the time that you came to a show I was running in Davie in 2002? The main event was Dusty Rhodes versus Kevin Sullivan versus Abdullah the Butcher versus Terry Funk. We sold over 3,000 tickets and had a crowd of over 4,000 with comps. You showed up and I allowed you to have a table and sell and sign your photos. But then I had you thrown out because you were bad-mouthing the show to my partner's parents. That was awesome."
Spoiler alert.
Frank Paul, "Maybe you and Sonny should do a porn together. You can call it Broke Ass Mountain." Harsh, very harsh. Next we have Mike Bartley. "I need my anus bleached, and since you're obviously out of work, I'm gonna need you to hop on down to Sally's House of Anal Bleach and pick some up. You may be asking, why does this crazy white boy need his balloon knot to be pretty? Well, that's because I'm an ass model. I thought you might need this gig since you're obviously knowledgeable about assholes. I know you probably had a lot of tender locker room moments when you were actually allowed in a real wrestling locker room, but my ass is not the place for that. Just clean up my turd cutter and leave."
Hashtag turd cutter.
Jonathan Ellington, "You were an ass when I met you in person. You didn't want to sign autographs and thought you were too good. You should give me $10 just for taking the time out of my day to tell my tale of you." Oh man, these are really, really vicious. John Zoyce, he says, I saw Virgil about 15 years ago at the Tropicana in Atlantic City. He was hanging around a blackjack table. I went up to him and asked for an autograph, which he rudely declined. I think it was shortly after WCW folded. Fast forward a month ago at PWS was charging people to touch the $1 million belt. I wouldn't give a dime to this guy. I'd rather help a guy like Kamala who actually gave back to the business. And then Rob Gibson, my lawn needs to be mowed. I'll give you $10 for that. Maybe you could take some 8x10s and sign people's names to them before they agree to them. Then try to charge for it. Oh wait, you already do that.
He does actually do that though.
This guy, Jeffrey Patagrew. Hey, yeah, Jeffrey Patagrew. Hey, Virgil, you'll be lucky to get $200. You suck. My dog Ozzy says he'll give you $2 if you let him bite you in the ass. Gotta love the fans, yes.
Oh, shit.
You had to realize this was gonna come though, you know, like you're opening yourself up to this, the criticism. I can't even talk right now, but you're opening yourself up to this. As soon as you have a GoFundMe page, to literally the headline is "Make Me Rich for No Reason at All." Like, obviously, he's gonna get this backlash.
Ed Gonzalez, get $1 million. Won't have to set up the sweet parking lot table at events you're not even booked on for at least 8 weeks. Grand Central will then be the lonely one.
Oh, man.
Sean Hill, I wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire, let alone donate anything to your jabroni fund. You sucked as a wrestler and obviously as a person. Go get a job, you chud.
I've never heard somebody call someone else a chud.
Jim Agnew, I wish I could actually donate a fresh turd. Anthony Loman, I guess you'll have to settle for being the $100 man. No shame in that. I'm loving these $100 man comments. Brett Shepard, I remember when Virgil showed up at an indie show, went up to my friend and asked this word for word. Hey, remember me, Virgil from WWE? Buy me a slice of pizza? And my friend replied back, how about I buy you a soda? A small soda. I really like that one. Kevin Booker, I'll take $20 on pump 6, please. Oh, and wash the windows too. Ron Crane, I'll give you a coupon for Mop and Glow if you promise to drink it. Ryan Carlela, are you fucking insane? Slap on that $1 million dream. Go to sleep, Virgil. You're making a mockery of the business I love.
Oh, shit.
Daryl Tucholsky, I won't give you money, but I make a pretty mean spaghetti sauce if you ever need food.
That's not that bad.
That's kind of nice. Damien Rivera.
It's bad when you can even read the comment.
Okay, let's go. Damien Rivera. Fuck you. You have cancer? Are you dying? No damn well I'm gonna give you a penny. You gotta put in the work. I love how right out of the fucking start, fuck you. Todd Double D DeFazio. Are you flipping kidding me? This ass lips can eat Lucky Charms out of my ass crack with a spoon. I was in the South Hills Village Mall around the time and he was in the NWO. I stopped him to talk to him to get his autograph. I was wearing an NWO t-shirt and this piece of shit looked at me and says, do I know you? And walked away. That's how you treat fans, you piece of shit? I can't believe you donated to this. What the fuck? He wasn't even a big star. He was DiBiase's bitch.
Oh, man.
Just to give the guy a spoon.
People really hate this guy, man. Vincent Florio, he said, pay you to be a millionaire? You were lucky to be able to hold the money Ted gave you. I remember meeting you in a mall in PA about 6 years ago without snow. I wanted to talk to you about things, and all you could do after every sentence was say, would you like to buy something? Or are you going to buy something? And at the time, I wondered why no one was in your line, but they were lined up to meet Al Snow. Then after talking to you, I realized that you were, and still are, a douche. Yeah, these are vicious. Wow. So 2 more, and then we're gonna leave Lonely Virgil's page alone. We have Adam Patrick. So no gifts or anything, just give you money? Why not get your fitness degree and become a personal trainer? I have a family to feed, you asshole. And then Neil Preston Autry. During an appearance at Comic-Con, I once saw Virgil eat food left at a table next to him. Scraps of other people's food. Gross. So
That reminds me of the episode of Family Guy when you see Meg sitting at the table. Well, Meg standing at the table with her friends, but it turns out it's not actually her friends. They get up and walk away. And then she approaches the table and eats their leftover food, and the security guard has to run up and shoo her away like a bird.
I do remember that. I do remember that. That's awesome.
Dude, in all my years of life on this earth, this is the first time I've laughed until tears literally came out of my eyes.
This is definitely one for the history books.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to have to go and bookmark this website so I can read these every day to laugh.
His GoFundMe page is almost better than his Lonely Virgil page.
It's better than his entire career.
Alright guys, you've just listened to the Talk Brunch Second Serving. For more content, including full episodes, subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, and show us some love on Facebook. Talk Brunch, now served on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio, and SoundCloud. TalkBrunch.com, served hot.